Who called it? Who called it? Not me. I'm not saying me. You guys called it the Fire Smokey Jack Fire Jack-o'-lantern, which I will be calling Fire Smokey Jack for the next 20 minutes. Also the rest of my life. Fire Jack-o'-lantern Hall of Heroes. Cause it's October and it's calm to us, you know they do. You know they like, cause last October they did, they actually introduced these last October, didn't they? These and then the Frankensteins. So let's see what we got going on here. So we knew, like, so many of you guys called it. You're like, I bet you they're gonna do Smokey Jack-o'-lantern. His name is Smokey. That's why. It's so long. It's Saturday morning summons from a long time ago. Smokey Jack has just been, and I said it sounded like a hamburger. Okay, does it sound like a Jack in the Box, like Smokey Jack burger? Right? Fire Smokey Jack sounds like a Jack in the Box burger. Okay. You guys probably, a lot of you don't know what Jack in the Box is. It's a restaurant, fast food restaurant. So it's October 14th to October 17th. That will be, I will still be in Vegas then. Okay, so I will be good and I'll be packing, so I don't even have to worry about it. I'll be just doing the Hall of Heroes while I'm loading stuff into the whatevers. Great. This way I don't have to keep babysitting the tablet. I could just have that on. Do very long runs. It's not a problem. Fantastic. Very long runs. Not have to worry about anything. Don't need to speed run this. Because we know what happens when we speed run. Okay, so let's look at this monster. Let's see if we like him. As you can see, I already have a couple. And I was thinking about building this guy a while ago, but the thing I think he's best for, or the things I think he's best for, I already have solutions for, so that's why I haven't built him yet. I still might just to play with him. Let's see what he does. Okay. He's an attack-based monster. He's got, his speed could be better, could be worse. Nothing crazy, it's average. This is exactly how you should ruin him. No, I'm just kidding. When he's awakened, what does he have? Increases HP of ally monsters in dungeons by 33%. HP dungeons only. Okay, so we're talking about anything in Chaos Dungeon. The thing is, though, Veramos has the same leader skill, but it's global, right? So where could we use him? We gotta think about it. So why is the HP decent of a leader skill? Where can we use him that we don't use Veramos, maybe? Okay. Let's take a look at his skills. Trickster. First skill attacks the enemy 3 times with each hit having a 30% chance. 30% chance to decrease the target's attack speed for 2 turns. Okay. And harmful effect rate +10/+10. There we go. 3 attacks. So I already see 3 attacks and attack speed down. I already see a great potential use for this monster is Necropolis. For Necropolis, I know you guys like to say, oh, Orochi for Necropolis because he's got so many hits on his 3rd skill and things like that, and oh, do Yaku for Necropolis because he's got so many hits on his 3rd skill. The best multi-hit attacks are the 1st skills for Necropolis. And it's really important also, Speed Break is the number one debuff to put on the Lich King for Necropolis. The number one, because everyone's speed is limited. As soon as you hit that speed break, you can't, you're gonna speed buff for yourself. Like, yeah, okay, good, have fun with that. But speed breaking the Lich King, basically, if you get that speed break on him, you are almost guaranteed to win after that. As long as you have a decent team, you're almost guaranteed to win. So if you can't land that speed break, you're gonna have a problem. So that's why speed break and a multi-hit attack is very important for and lots of multi-hit attacks for the 1st skill, because in your revenge you already got 3 hits down on the shield before your monsters take their turns. We have Ghost Appearance, calls upon the wandering souls. Wandering souls. Do they mean wandering, or do they mean what? Souls could wander, I guess. Wandering souls, but I think they meant wandering. To attack the target 4 times. Each hit has a 30% chance to increase the target's chance of dealing a glancing hit. And then we have 5 and 15, and we have a cooldown turn -1, so we get it reasonable on 3 turns. 4 hits. Again, this just says, ooh, Necropolis. Ooh, Necropolis. Ooh. Ooh, Necropolis. 3 and 4. What is the 3rd skill? Attacks all enemies 2 times. AoE. Each attack has a 50% chance to decrease the target's attack power, disturb HP recovery. So double hit. And then we have 10 and 15% harmful effect rates on top of that. And another cooltime turn, so it's reusable in 4 turns. This is actually one of those monsters that I kind of don't want to do the cooltime turn -1 on. Strangely enough. It sounds weird, because it does have the AoEs. If you have enough things to deal with the AoEs in Necropolis as well, and we're talking about Necropolis here, I would not want that cooltime turn maxed for Necropolis, because then he's going to be less reliable, because this only hits 2 times, right? It's an AoE, but it hits 2 times, so having it maxed is going to be a little bit better for the waves on the way to the Lich, but I don't think too many people have a problem on the way to the Lich. It's the Lich that they have a problem on. This cooltime turn -1, I'm going to be a little weird Jew-bagel now. The cooltime turn -1 is going to make this reusable in 4 turns, so he's going to use this more often when we really want him to use the 3-hit and the 4-hit. We'd rather him not use the 2-hit on the boss, because then we're going to get the shield broken less. So that's just my personal opinion. I like the cooltime turn -1 on here, but I'm not too crazy about the. I don't really want a cooltime turn if I maxed like this one, right? And I didn't really max, you know, if I maxed everything and still had this cooltime turn not maxed, I would be like, I don't even want to worry about. Not even worried about as long as everything else was good. We don't really need to. I don't see him that we need to max him to be good in Necropolis. I think as long as we have good runes, he could be good in Necropolis. So yeah, we've been talking about Necropolis a lot. Let's see where else. Where else can we use him? Okay, so he's a fire-based monster. Can we take him into Giants B10? Really not my pick for Giants B10. He's got element disadvantage. Plus, he's really, I don't see him as being a great monster for Giants B10. For Dragons B10, you can AoE disturb attack power, but he's really not even my first choice for. It depends on the team. If you have a lot of AoE attack age reduction, he could be okay for Dragons B10. He's really not anywhere near. I would not build him for Dragons B10. I would build him for Necropolis. Definitely, he's an MVP for Necropolis. Triple hit, quadruple hit, and then double hit here. Fantastic. Let's say you build him, and Violent Revenge, of course. Violent Revenge for Necropolis. I wonder how hard he hits for attack, crit damage, attack. I guess maybe we'll build him and find out. Should we build him? Let me know in the comments if you want me to build him and actually use him in Necropolis, because I'm sure we can do that. Let's see. Or if you have one and you want to let me know, you can email me. You guys know my email. We're gonna go over the email debacle again. Let's go. Hold on. That's my email address. There you go. It's a Saturday morning something thing, but you can see my email address on there. Okay. So we can test him out, or I can build him. It's fine. So speed break, glancing hit, attack break, and HP recovery. Disturb HP recovery. This guy's actually not bad for raids either. I happen to have a really good raid team. I have a very speedy raid team, but if you think about all the debuffs you need to apply for raids, you need the speed break, you need the attack break, you still need another attack break aside from this. I want to say it's just my opinion, but you really, really, really need another attack break aside from this. That's why you got like something like Colleen. But if you bring him, between him and Colleen, it's gorgeous, man. That's gorgeous. Because she's got the attack break on her first skill, which is very important for raids. But he's got the speed break for the first skill, which is very important. MVP for Necropolis B10. So I think I would do him maybe attack with damage attack or something similar to that. You know, on some of my Necropolis, I've done whatever gets the job done. You know, if you want to do attack, crit damage, HP, if he's dying too easy, or if you want to do like defense, crit damage, attack, defense, attack, whatever gets the job done. It's mostly about just making it happen, getting all those debuffs on, getting all those hits to take that shield down. But Violent Revenge. So let's say he's on Violent Revenge. and we proc 1 Revenge, and we proc 1 Violent, right? What is gonna happen? We proc 1 Revenge, he hits 3 times on the shield. You know, did I say Giant? Necropolis, the Lich King, right? No, I didn't say Giant, did I? I don't even know if I said Giant. Sometimes I just talk. Anyway, so we Revenge. The Lich hits us, we Revenge, and we do 3 hits. Then we do, we get our first turn, when we actually get our turn. We do this, we get 4 hits. That's 7 hits, and then we get 1 Violent proc, and we use this, we get another 2 hits on top of that. That's 9 hits, just with 1 Revenge and 1 Violent proc for this 1 monster. This guy's crazy good. He's crazy good for Necropolis. And if he gets, even if he doesn't hit this, he'll decrease the attack speed. It's beautiful debuffs, and he's got 4 of the 6 debuffs that you want for raids. The only thing that he doesn't have is defense break and a brand. I guess this would make more sense, right? So the only thing he doesn't have is defense break and a brand. So he's not, and you kind of need the defense. You do need the defense break for raids, especially at the end, because you want to make sure. You want to make sure you try to kill him as fast as possible. I'm talking any raids, in the 3-man, the Rift of Worlds raids. So, I'm not talking about the Rift Beasts. I'm not talking about those. Let's see, could this guy be good for Rift Beasts? Like I said, he doesn't have a defense break, he doesn't have a brand. And those are the debuffs for Rift Beasts. So, is he going to be good for Light? No, he's going to suck at the Light Rift Beast. He's going to be awful for that. Is he going to be good for Fire? No, he's not. No, actually, he's not going to be that bad for Fire. He's got the AoE, right? And he's an attack-based monster, so he's an attack-based monster with 1 AoE. So he's not going to be that bad for Fire. Is he going to be good for Water? No, he's not going to be good for Water. Is he going to be good for Dark? He could be good for Dark. He's got multi-hit attacks. He could be good for Dark. But the only debuffs we want are the defense break and the brand. We don't care about the attack break, because we can only put him on in groggy state. So we don't care about the attack break. We don't care about the heal block. We don't care about what else? Glancing hit. So we can only put debuffs on when he's in groggy. So we don't care about nerfing the attack power of a monster that can't attack, right? So he is there for the 3-man Rift Beast, and he is there for Necropolis B10. He's great for Necropolis. That is an area that he shines. If you need help with Necropolis and you're thinking about building a Fire Smokey Jack, he is a great monster. I would also recommend, I don't know if you guys, this guy did so much for my Necropolis game. This bad boy, Rigel, did so much for my Necropolis game. Crazy. I mean, he made it just so much more consistent and quicker to do that. But this guy as well, this jack-o'-lantern, he's gonna be beautiful. And they have something in common. They have take a look at his first skill too. Attacks 2 to 3 times, decrease enemies' attack speed. So, and if you guys want to see, I would build them the same way. Actually, I would go, well, you can go attack, crit rate, attack, crit damage, attack. This way, with the crit rate, a lot of times I'm like, I don't know who I want. This is a great crit rate rune. Look at this rune. This is a beautiful rune. And I'm like, I don't want to let this go to waste. Who could this be good for? It could be good for a dungeon monster, right? It could be good for a dungeon monster. I mean, it could be good for a bunch of different monsters too. But that's a gorgeous, gorgeous crit rate rune. Gorgeous 6-star rune. Didn't want to let it go to waste. Why let it go to waste? Why not just put really good crit rate on him? And he does really well, actually. But you can do the same thing for, you could put attack or damage attack, you could put attack crit rate attack on here. I like crit rate on my Necropolis monsters because it's consistent. This way I don't have to, because there's so much RNG involved with like who's gonna violent proc and take the shields down and things like that. Like there's one less thing I have to worry about if I have consistent crits. Some people like to do that in Dragon's B10 too. I know some people that like to do crit rate on slot 4 for Spectra for Dragon's B10, just so it's consistent crit rate. So they're consistently critting. But that's what I would do. I would go Violent Revenge, some kind of attack build, or maybe a hybrid, but I would focus mostly on attack, not really too much on speed. But I would do Violent Revenge for him. He's gonna be beautiful for Necropolis. That's where he shines. He's okay at raids. He can do raids. He can be a nice addition to your raid team. But Necropolis is... this guy's the man. The man. So it's actually not a bad secret dungeon. I know some of you guys can be like, but we want a Chloe and Lucian. They're not going to give us Chloe and Lucian secret dungeons. Hall of Heroes. They're not going to give us those guys. Not going to happen, alright? Maybe like when the game is dying, they're like, Chloe secret dungeon? No. I don't see that happening anytime soon. But, yeah, this guy's good for getting Necropolis done. They give us the Lich Hall of Heroes too, but yeah. So we'll do a video using him in Necropolis later. Either I'll build one or I'll find someone that's got him. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We basically just said he's good at Necropolis. Too long, didn't read. This guy's good at Necropolis. Build him if you don't have a Necropolis V10 team yet. There you go. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you as always in the next one.